Hello everyone. The birds are chirping away, singing their little hearts out, and these are the hyacinths. If you've never seen what a new hyacinth bloom looks like, this is it. It sprouts from the ground like this. I've never seen this before. Like I said in my last video, if you're following my updates on these new sprouts, my hyacinths I planted last year completely, well, they didn't completely fail because they didn't come up last year, but they did come up this year. So I'm keeping an eye on that because I want to see how they do, because I'm in zone 9, and if I can leave my bulbs in the ground and they come back, that would be great. We don't, because as you know, we have to pre-chill our bulbs. We don't get the cold period here in Florida because our temperatures are so warm. So that would be good. These are so beautiful. Wow. So that's the hyacinths, and over there we have tulips. Even the Supertunias are coming along so nicely. Here go the other tulips over here. So this tulip and this one to the right here are the same. We guys still have some new ones coming in. And if you remember, I purchased this one at Costco. It's actually a forced bulb. It was in a glass of water. So I took one out and I planted in the ground. So it's one of my test tulips to see how well they do if you just purchase them like that and then plant them. So that'll be a nice hack for those in warmer climates who can't get tulips the traditional way from bulbs, which those are from bulbs. And this one I got from Publix. It was actually in it was already potted in a pot and ready for planting. So I took one from that as well, and that's what it looks like. Let me show you what these currently look like. That's on the tables. I have one in the back and one in the front, and then I'll show you the tulips. So this is the one that we have on the table. This is the one that we got from Publix. I repotted it. Still moist, so it's not drying out. It's been open for a few days. So what I want to do, I want to take one, because what I'm trying to figure out is if I get one bulb, one flower out, will I get more flowers? So are these stems like single bloom? Do they grow like dahlias, or if you cut it, you get more? How many flowers can you get from a tulip? So if anyone knows the answer to that, if you've grown tulips before and you've been successful in cutting it and getting more bulbs, let me know in the comments below, because what I eventually want to do is cut my flowers and bring them inside. They look great on the patio, but I also want some of this beautiful beauty inside. These are so pretty. And ignore my table. I haven't dusted it yet. Normally in the morning I come and I dust it off and I sit out here, but this was dusted yesterday and it's dusty again. And that's from that tree right there. But this is what we're looking like. Let's take a look at the one in the back, see how that one is doing. Okay, so we are on the back patio checking out the other one, and look, we have a bloom We have, look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, wow, 9, 10 of them are getting ready to open up, but this one is open. Wow. So pretty. Now I kind of want a red one. I got this one in the front is yellow and this one in the back is also yellow, but so pretty. Wow. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh my goodness, I love it. I'm so tempted to bring it inside. All right, and these are the ones that are grown from bulbs in the ground. Take a moment to look at my Supertunia vistas. They are coming in nicely, and for some reason I have a pink and a pink, and it was bothering me so much I went out and got another white one. There was almost no more left in the store, so that white may be a bit too close, but I'm not digging them up, so that's gonna have to work. I'll plant it in the ground later. But anyways, back to the bulbs. I think the very first one that came up, it's one of these over here. No, I forgot which one it was. Which one's tallest? I think it's this one. This have the most foliage. Is that a flower in there or more foliage? Ooh, I think it's more foliage. But they're doing so amazing. I'm so excited. I can't wait for these to come up. So you have that over there, the hyacinths there, and the other tulip there, and then you have these over here. So that's pretty. And the sun is out, so I'm not sure if you can see it, but here goes some of the Supertunia vistas that I planted. They continue around the swoop, so when they're in full bloom, I'll do another video on that. All right, so let's take a look at my hyacinth. It's back here. That was planted last year, it never came up, and now I see foliage. It looks a bit different from the ones I have out there. Like, it's even coming up a bit differently. There's another one right there. I think there's another one somewhere over there, but I'll keep an eye on that to see how it does this year. And this bed looks a bit different. That's because I underplanted my hibiscus with Supertunia Bordeaux and lemon coral sedum. I did a video to that. I will link it in the description below. But I think this will look pretty. I'll give you guys some flower updates on that once it start blooming as well. But if you remember last year, I had the Supertunia Bordeaux and a Supertunia bubblegum in that pot there, and I liked it. So I'm like, oh, let's keep my Bordeaux with something else. And this is my woodland garden. I have started cleaning out down there. I began already, and I need to finish right here. That's gonna be my dahlia bed because the trees and the shade. I put like 3 pots over there last year after they failed in the front because it was so hot, and they liked it over there, so I'm gonna plant them up there. But let's take a look at my hibiscus. Look at all this growth. I think it's about 12 inches high now, but this is amazing. Wow, look at that. No, that's pretty. I know I'm going to come and cut the branches back. I did the same thing last year. Last year, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to cut it back or not, and then the leaves, the sticks are damaging leaves. I'm like, oh yeah, these are dead, you need to cut them back, and I was right. So if you have any hardy hibiscus, you need to cut your sticks back because the foliage will be coming from the ground up, brand new every year. Funny enough, there's only 2 canes on this. Like, where's the rest of the canes? Like, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 3 broke off last year. So I'm not sure why there's only 2 on this. It's still early. Even if it does 2, I'll take it because this was transplanted in November and was a bit late. I need to find a home for that. I think I'm going to have this part of my woodland garden. This is a yesterday, today, and tomorrow. My aunt gave this to me. It's so beautiful. I saw it in her yard, and she's actually in zone 10, 11. I think she's in zone 10. So we'll see how this does in zone 9 here. And we're off to the garden. I'm not going to say it. I still haven't done it yet, but we're getting there. It's on the to-do list. Fixing this garden for this year. And see, here goes some sticks. So I'm definitely going to come in. Where's this random twine came from? I need to come in and definitely cut these back. But look at how many shoots we have coming up from there. It's like a little mini forest. I say it all the time. It looks like a miniature bonsai forest. And I love it. Good morning, birdies. They are singing their little birdie voices away. All right. Let's see if we can get in closer. Wow. Like once these take off, they take off. And I got this one from this one's Bloomables Head Over Heels Passion. I believe I got it from either Home Depot or Lowe's. I think it was Lowe's. But these are doing so great. It's so many. Like look at the comparison between this one and the other one. The other one had two. This one let me go around. Let's see. Look at that. There is so many shoots there. Look at that. And there's still more coming up. So this is going to be a big statement piece. It's going to be right there in the corner of the fence. And I'm liking it. All right, last up is our Ranunculus. I believe they are in the same phase in these last few days. They've just in their foliage phase. And I believe from planting to bloom is 90 days before you actually see any blooms. It takes 90 days. So right now they're leafing now, putting on foliage. The same for the ones in the ground on my slope garden. And I have not seen any more dirt. Got washed away. Oh, there's a bit of a crack there. But this is actually on a slope, so sometimes the dirt washes away when it rains. So I've been keeping an eye on that. Okay, all the birds are congregating here. All right. That's awesome. And my kales, this is huge. Like, look at this. We're starting from here. Look at that. It goes up, 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 up. Wow. That's really big. And that's the one that I got on clearance for $1. It came along so nice. Now I'm kind of sad that I didn't put more effort in the other two that I had because I thought it died back in the summer. And I saw this, I'm like, let me cover it up with some dirt. And that was the last one. And I give it a little bit of TLC, and look how well it did this year. So I'm hoping to not winter over, but keep these out of summer heat and hopefully be able to put them back in the front next year. I'll keep you posted on that because I don't believe these are perennials. I think they're annuals. Let's see. In my zone, doesn't say, but I don't believe they're perennials. I think they're supposed to be annuals. And it even has a baby plant. And another one, this one has 2 babies. So pretty. But I'll keep you guys posted on more updates. But I love it, love it, love it. And the pansies are doing good too. It's still cool, so they're still doing great. All right, guys, follow along for more. I'll keep you posted on the garden updates. Thank you so much for watching.